Hi, Lug Lucky. How's it going? Happy Halloween. Whoops, looks like my live stream is behind this device. There you go. How's it going? Happy Halloween, yes. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it. How am I? I'm doing good too, thank you. I'm probably not going to do anything specific for this Halloween. I mean, I said yesterday maybe I would stream, and I have a moment to be able to do it right now. Um, but it's not a day where it's like really busy, so I feel like that's good. Because I remember like all the other times I've had a Halloween, I would probably have homework. Um, but now I don't really have homework. I'm just working on stuff that I feel like will improve my future, so I feel like that's better. But yeah, it's not too bad. Thanks for asking. Are you dressing up this year? I'm kind of dressing up, I guess. Hi Mars G, how's it going? Happy Halloween. How are you doing? So, my parents want me to help with handing out candy tonight, so I'm kind of just like waiting around until I have to do that. Which will be in a few hours probably because it's still daylight right now, but I mean, it's a Friday night and I live really close to a school, so there's definitely going to be kids. Um, but I didn't want to pay for a new costume, so I was just like, I'm going to do something to, um, I guess, acknowledge the job market, and I looked up a tutorial for how to do sleep deprived like makeup on your eyes, and that's all I did. And then I'm probably just gonna wear a regular hoodie tonight and have my computer with me while I wait at the door. I am a computer science student. In reality, I'm actually a new grad. So it's actually I'm not pretending, but it's also, and just wearing a costume to acknowledge the times that we live in. Yes, it is very good. You're a medieval bartender. Very interesting. I don't think I've ever met anyone who has dressed like that before, so I think that's really cool. It's good to have unique costumes. That's so cool. Oh, thank you. I think the best part about it was how easy it was to do. Like, it only took me a few minutes to do the eyes, and then I just wear whatever I have, like normal clothes, and I just bring my computer out. So, like, my college also has like this collection of stickers. Um, like, I guess in any school or something, they probably have like free like stuff. So my school has a lot of stickers, and I was like, I'll just put some of those on my laptop to really show people that, I'm a student. I mean, I'm not anymore, but like that's my costume. I don't think any kids are going to understand it, but I'm sure everyone who is following me on Instagram who sees that costume will understand. I was like looking at Instagram to see like who would see it first or like acknowledge it first, I guess. Um I guess there's like two places that I posted it. Like I kind of did it on my story and then like as an actual post. The first person who liked the post in particular is a computer, well, he recently graduated with a bachelor's in computer in, well, actually that's not his major, but like a computer science kind of major, and then he's actually in grad school now. So I'm like, yeah, you get it. It's for the people who were in the same school as me, same major kind of stuff. Yeah, but I'm just glad it was so easy to do because I do not want to spend time today like having to clean up all the makeup that I put on. It's just on my eyes, so it's really easy to just wash it off. And then um I didn't want to buy anything new either because I want to save money right now. So if I already have clothes that work, then perfect. It's so comfortable and easy. So I'm just like, this is the best costume I've ever had. Like in terms of efficiency. And being a computer science student can be scary, I guess. You know, in this job market, it can be scary. Yes, your boyfriend is someone who steals stuff. Oh, okay. You don't remember what they called it back then, but you think it starts with an R, but they typically show up in bars. Wait, what do you mean? Oh, gotcha. Okay. Like a robber, I guess? A robber starts with the letter R and steals stuff. And if they're caught, I guess they go to jail. I don't know. That's my guess. It's a good, fast, and easy costume. Plus, you get to be comfy, which is the best thing. I know. Thank you. I probably should watch my language. I was about to say, how do I say it? How do I censor it? Because shouldn't be saying funny words on the stream. Like half aid it, you know. Because I was straight up not going to dress up this year because I was really like determined to just save my money this year and like try to focus on getting a job and stuff. But since my parents do want me to help out tonight, I feel like it's gonna be kind of weird if I don't kind of do something. And I was already thinking in the back of my mind, like I should probably make a joke about the job market. This is like the only time in my life, hopefully, where it's just like it makes sense with the times that we live in. So I figure, since I still have a young looking face and I just graduated, um, I don't think I see a problem with dressing up as a student, you know. And it's also so convenient because it solved all my problems in one go. Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know either. That was just a guess. If you do know the name though, definitely let me know. That would be very interesting. Also, another reason why I'm streaming right now is because I keep missing the Phantom Emporium party. I don't know how to say that. Emporium. I don't know how to pronounce that. But I've seen it multiple times, and I keep forgetting to like log back on and come on here. So, I mean, this is probably my last chance. So I might as well try. Like I've actually missed it twice. Like I saw it in the list and I was like, I'm gonna come back. And then I didn't come back and I'm like, I literally could have been online. Oopsie. But perhaps if I force myself to sit here this time and watch the clock, then maybe I'll actually remember to come on in 1 hour and 26 minutes. I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming for that long, that might be too much, but I'm just trying to remember to log on. Oh, you forgot about it? I mean, like it says in the news, like where did it say it? It said it somewhere. Oh, I guess it said it more on like Instagram or something, but it was like you don't know when it's gonna be on, so it's kind of like up to chance that you'll be online when it's online. And I'm like, yeah, sure. With me being mostly offline these days, I was really skeptical I would actually see it. And I've seen it 3 times. I don't know how, but like I've actually seen it online, like when I was online, like 3 times. So I guess it's not as unlikely as I thought. Also, I guess another reminder, I did see this right here. If you want to put these things in your bathroom, make sure to get all this stuff. I'm just like, I want to know how long they've had this, like, in existence, I guess. Because I feel like because well, some people have been saying, like, the gym masters have been saying, like, since Animal Jam can't be updated with anything new anymore, anything that is new is something that they haven't released. So that would mean that they've had this toilet for a while, right? Oh, thank you to whoever just subscribed. I appreciate you and welcome. Feel free to say hi and happy Halloween. I'm thinking in the spirit of Halloween, the prizes I'm going to give out are probably some of the recent, I don't know if you would call them wild weekends, but like those Halloween sets. So, like the ghostly items, the blackout trick or treat bucket, that kind of stuff. I mean, I'm sure people might still like them later, like after Halloween, but I mean, today is the day for treats and tricks. Yes, exactly. Hi, Caitlin White. How's it going? Happy Halloween. Gonna try to click on this without moving. Yes! I have candy. You know, I kind of wish that, like, when everyone logs on, like, we get, like, put into a random world instead of just the same ones. Because I think, like, by default, you go into Jamaa Township first, and then, I would guess, Coral Canyons, and then Crystal Sands. And I think the next one's a Pondale, because I think we've accidentally found out, because sometimes this server gets flooded with bots. Because I kind of want to, like, randomly go into the ocean or, like, somewhere else in Jamaa, so that, like, when they have, like, these candy baskets, I can just click on it and get something different. Or also, you know, change of scenery. It gets really boring to just go to the same places. Is it fun being a streamer? You've been thinking about doing it for a long time, but you fear you're going to be too awkward. I think it's fun. Um, I'm kind of awkward too, I guess. I mean, it doesn't even matter. Like, I'm online, I'm talking to people in real life. There's the way I like to say it is sometimes all it takes is for me to walk into a room and breathe in air and it's already awkward. Um, I think it's fun though because um, how do I word this? I feel like there's a lot of like quiet moments where you just kind of like sit here and just spam your ads. So if you don't really like doing that, then it could get boring, especially if there's not a lot of people who join your streams. But I think it's fun because when people do join and you start a nice conversation with them, it's very entertaining. You talk about good things, you know, you talk about, well, I don't know if the job market's a good thing, but we've talked about that. We also talk about nostalgic things sometimes in my streams because I'm someone who likes nostalgia, and a lot of people are here because of nostalgia. So if you like talking to people, meeting new people, it's fun. I haven't really done anything else yet. I know some people kind of like play games with their audience or something like that, but I think my audience is too small for that to be like something I would want to do right now. Cuz I also have to be like advertising like while I'm doing the live stream so that people know that I'm online and join. Cuz you can't really do that if you're like playing like a mini game or something. So, I think it's fun though. If you like meeting new people, I think it's very interesting. But I can see why people wouldn't like to do this. So, like, if you have to just sit here all day and kind of do this, like sometimes when it's quiet, I just work on something else on the side. Um, what else? If you don't like talking to people, then maybe this isn't for you because you're gonna be doing most of the talking, right? Um, but interesting things happen on the stream too. Like a few streams ago, I forgot when now, but um, I brought up that some people they take the sloth and turn it into the Lorax, and then that inadvertently turned into me live streaming a whole bunch of people, including myself, dressed as the Lorax, um, like here in Coral Canyons, and it was very interesting. So you'll have interesting things happen. So surprise. So yes, my answer. I feel like I'm kind of giving like a neutral, mixed answer here, but I would say yes. It is fun. So if you want to try it out, I don't see why not. You can always stop too. Like I know some people kind of like do it, and I guess they're not really into it, so it's totally fine. You wouldn't know unless you tried, I guess. But if you already know that you're not gonna like doing it though, then I don't think you need to try it either. So it's kind of like that. It's up to you. And I decided to pick up a different candy this time. It was funny. I don't remember off the top of my head which one, like which stream it was. Um, but it was interesting. I think that's the only particularly interesting thing that happened so far on my streams, like by accident or something. But um, yeah, that's pretty much it. Most of the time, I just sit here and talk. Yeah, yeah, it again. It would just depend on what you're comfortable with and what you consider to be fun. I don't mind just talking because I think it can be interesting to just talk to people. Um, but I guess if you wanted to do something a little bit more like you're playing something like not just sitting here spamming ads, then I'm I guess it might be a little bit tricky to do it. I mean, I haven't really tried though, so I wouldn't know, but I think my audience is probably too small right now for me to do that. So if I want to do that, I probably should wait until I have a bigger audience because it would be more likely. I wouldn't have to just sit here spamming ads and then people would join and watch, but we'll see. Something I will say though, I think it's a little tricky to be a streamer if you're a busy person because I guess a big thing about being a streamer is you want to be consistent, or with content creation in general because the more people see you, the more likely it is they're going to come back and join. And if you just do one stream and then disappear for like 5 months and then come back, then it might be a little bit harder for you to grow an audience. I've definitely taken some breaks before because I've kind of had to with school. Um, but I would just say as long as you're still showing up, then it's probably not a big deal. Hi, Miss Nucky. How's it going? Happy Halloween. Something I also do to kind of like get myself to stream because it can be really tricky for me to like sit down and do it because I kind of know I'm going to be here for like the next while doing it. Um, I like to schedule it kind of like close to when I have to go do something else. Like when I was in school, like maybe before class. Um, because it kind of like helps me manage my time so that I don't spend too much time streaming because that can happen too, especially if you're like super eager to like grow your audience. Um, Perhaps you're going to want to spam your ads for like hours and try to convince people to join you, but it's probably going to be a little bit ineffective sometimes because you're just going to sit there. So, kind of like if you put like a time limit, then at least you're going to make sure that you don't put too much time into it, but yet have some consistency with showing up. But yeah, now that I'm not in school, it's a little bit harder for me to figure out when I should be streaming. Um, Especially so I don't like pick up any background noise, like depending on where I am too. So we're figuring that out right now. You don't have much to do, so you could probably show up a good bit. Oh, well, that's really great. Thank you. That's good to know. I think some people would definitely come, but it's just kind of like I don't know what everyone's schedules are. And everyone's schedule is different, right? So like when you have time to live stream, do other people like are they available to join it, right? Because I would think a lot of my audience at this point they're either in school or they have work, so they can't always be joining live streams. I guess another thing I could do is just make videos, but it is a little bit time consuming to do that, and I don't know if it's the right thing for me to be doing right now. But that could be fun though, perhaps. It wouldn't just be Animal Jam either. I mean, I don't really play any other um, video games or anything like that, but there's like this series of like games that I've played before. Like they're not like anything like super popular, but they're just really nostalgic. Sometimes I just play those just to relive my childhood, but I don't know. I guess I could do something like that. Actually, I was almost trying to do that. Like, I don't know if I can do it, but hmm. Because I was testing this out. I wanted to see if I would be able to, I guess, stream like a different window so I could like show like some of the games that I played back then. Um, but I haven't tried it on a live stream before, so I'm kind of like, I'm not sure if I should try it right now. It might be fun to be honest. You're starting to get more into video games, so it might be worth a shot. Yeah, I definitely think it would be fun to play other games too. I agree. I feel like my focus right now might just be like finding an audience first, but it wouldn't hurt to also kind of start on other things so that maybe you yourself don't get bored and maybe your audience will find it fun too. You just don't know. You just don't know what app or website you should use to record. I use OBS Studio, which I feel like is a very confusing interface when you first look at it, but once you know what buttons to click and you set up like your overlay and all that, it's pretty straightforward. So I would definitely recommend OBS Studio. Whoopsie, there's nobody here. I mean, I guess if you want me to try right now, I could try seeing if I could open. I kind of feel. Oops. Wow, you get to see what my bank account looks like. Um, I could try to see if I can open up the window. Like, what happens if I open the window? I'm kind of scared to do this. What is my. Oh, it does work. Okay, so there's this browser that I found where you can, play, I guess, children's games. I don't know. Is it showing up for you? Okay, it is. I'm going to for the Animal Jam window, I'm just gonna close it for a second and like well not close it, but I guess try to not look like I'm just sitting there doing nothing. um let's see. The first one I was thinking about is like this random like candy maker game that I played before, which I could not for the life of me figure out how to play properly. Like every time I would do it, I would always lose. And this is in Korean, by the way, so if you're like, what language is that? So basically, the rules of this, I don't know how to read Korean, but I kind of figured it out. It's just you have to make a whole bunch of candy as fast as possible. Maybe that's why I was thinking about it today, because, Halloween candy. But I was really bad at this game because you actually have to multitask a little bit. And you only have like 100 seconds to do this, so you have to be really fast. So if you want me to try to demonstrate live how to do this, I can try. It's also a little tricky to play this with my what's it called, the trackpad. Oh wait, this is a needs to be strawberry chocolate. So it's really tricky though because you only have like a certain amount of time to I guess remove the candy from here or else it's going to be like over dipped or something. Plus if you mess up then well it doesn't really help you. Um I guess I'm not doing too bad so far. This is actually pretty good. But trying to talk to you while doing this is a bit tricky because I'm distracting myself. You gotta change this to the milk flavor. Um, what color? Oh, yellow. Okay. Try to get the chocolate right there. Oops, I missed. Okay. Yeah, actually, okay, I'm gonna be okay. Unless if I screw up on this last one. So this right here kind of stamps the shape for you, and if you miss, then you kind of just waste your time. Oh, I did it. Okay. No, this game is easy for me now. This is not in Korean for some reason. Why is it not in Korean? But it looks interesting. It is interesting. There's other games that I've played before that were interesting too. This one is a similar one. Some of these are really disturbing looking. This one right here is really weird. You can feel horribly help. No, I feel that. I used to be really bad at this because you have to make sure to like get started on like other candies while doing this, and if you go too slow, then you run out of time. I could show you this one too if you want, but it's a little bit weird. Basically, you're playing as like some girl, I guess, and then you um I guess you can see from the preview right here that you're like manipulating all these men into falling in love with you, and the point is to do as much as possible and fight against other girls. It's a really strange game. It's actually fun, but I feel like it's really controversial as a concept. Oh, you do know that one? Okay. You played that when you were younger? Me too. I mean, why wouldn't you? Like, you see this, it looks interesting, right? Like, the preview right here, like, you're zapping somebody. What kind of game is that? I used to be kind of bad at this game too. Not well, actually, I got better, but there's like the one with like they're like at the beach, and if you've played that one, there's like this lifeguard, and it's really hard to get the lifeguard. So it's just I don't know how it's possible that people can get it, but I mean I've done it before, but it's difficult. Exactly, couldn't ask for anything better. I know. Um, I'm kind of wait, that's not the right one. I'm kind of afraid to show like this different game that just reminded me of. I think it's called Cake Bakery. I mean, I'm gonna assume that my audience here is mature enough to let it slide, but basically what you have to do is bake all these cakes and stuff. I think it's only cakes actually. It's really cute, but I don't think you can hear the music, but the reason why I'm kind of like it's so funny is this part right here. It says stop the music. In front of the menu is like this little helper right here singing just for you. Oh, actually, it's over here. Um, However, if you do not like the music, click on the helper to make it stop. It will be really sad, but whatever makes you happy. Wait, have you played this game before? That brought back memories. Well, I'm glad that it did. It's nice. Yeah, I'm gonna kind of actually I don't think that's gonna be possible. I'll just finish doing this first before I go back to advertising. It's okay. Um I'm gonna try to rely on, people who have already subscribed to maybe join if they want, but um so I this part right here, I never thought too much about it when I was younger. Oh, the kissing game. Oh, I guess I missed which one that was. Um if you know the name of it though, I can go back and see what it was, but or what was it? I guess I could go back on my live stream. Oh, I'm distracting myself here. Wait, what the? Give me a second. I'm gonna try to see what game you're talking about. Oh, yeah, I don't know which one it is. Sorry. Like I see like the thumbnails, but I'm not sure which one that is. But anyway, so I didn't think too much about like when you would turn off the music right here. Um, until I recently finally found this game. I was looking for it for the longest time, and like a few weeks ago, I finally found it. And so like what happens here is like I don't think you can hear the music, but this thing right here like makes music, and if you click on it, it turns off the music. But look what happens when you do. My mouth dropped open when I saw what it said on the tape, and I was like, I did not notice that as a kid. Help. I can tell like whoever made this probably was like I almost sensed this was like a college student kind of project or something because I'm like just the nerve. That killed me. I was like I can't believe that you did that. Um Also if you mess up, it actually it's kind of harsh. They kind of like squish like these guys. I don't know what they are. I guess they're like little marshmallows or something. And you have to remember the ingredients sometimes too. Um I don't think it matters what order you do it. You have to just like do this like 3 times. Like put the music back on. Um, where's the sugar? The sugar is, I think it's this one. So yeah, like that. And that's all you do. Like that's it. So I'm not gonna probably play anymore with that because it's kind of repetitive. But um, guess there's some other ones. This one, I don't know if you've played this one, but this was one of my favorites. I can just like show you like quickly what it kind of looks like. Wait, no, skip the tutorial. So like you just make the customer sit down and then you just click on whatever food they ask for. Um, and then you have to wait and then you serve them their food and then they eat it and then when they're done you just pick up their paycheck. When I played this, I used to not like having to what's that? Like they let you buy things for the restaurant when you're done. And I used to not like having to put more, well, I didn't have to, but I didn't like putting more tables into the restaurant because it became a lot harder for me to keep up with all the orders. Like it gets really busy when you add more tables and it's like unbearable. So I just like didn't even bother. But then as an adult, I'm kind of like, I'm gonna do it. And then you do it, but it's like really chaotic. It's kind of like real life. And I'm kind of like, I don't really know if I want to be pretending that I'm doing this kind of stuff when I don't have to, because it can be stressful to do customer service. I've worked in it, so I would know, but not in food, but I'm sure it's really chaotic in the restaurant. I've heard about it. So I was like, when it like gets super busy and you're like having trouble keeping up in the game, I feel like it kind of simulates real life. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to put myself under that stress if I don't have to, but a lot of respect though. I have a lot of respect for people who are working in these industries. It's not easy. But it looks familiar. Okay, well that's cool. I mean, I think like games like this kind of like were on multiple like kids game websites, so it's quite possible that you've like seen like maybe like a picture of it or something. I think this might have been one of the more pop. I don't know if it's more popular, but I guess if it was like attention grabbing enough, then I would kind of just do it, but or try it. Yeah, this is pretty relaxed right now, but like you could make it harder. And then customers like they have like these hearts right here, so like the longer they wait, the angrier they get, and it's really stressful. You worked in a restaurant, it's terrible, and so a grocery store. He's worked in both for a while. I definitely understand. Yeah, it's not easy at all. So I respect you for working in those industries. No, it's not easy. So far, I've worked at a fair, and I'm going to work, um, I guess, in a retail store for this holiday season. So I'm kind of expecting it's going to get pretty busy. And I've had, interesting customers for sure in my fair job so far. Mostly good customers. They're nice, but you get angry customers sometimes, and it's becomes interesting for you. So yeah, like you can add like a pie stand, French fries, all this stuff. Um, to make customers less angry. Apparently, juice is better than coffee. Because like the coffee right here, you can give them to customers to give them one more heart. I don't think it lasts very long though, so it's kind of ineffective. And then like this is what I was meaning, like the tables right here. Um, I just pretty much avoided like putting them in because it just got difficult. But yeah, that's that game. Um, I guess I'll show you one more before I go back. Oh, wait. I recognize that one, Bad Ice Cream. That's not the one I was looking for, but it's like a kind of like a Pac-Man game, but it's an ice cream version. That one's kind of fun. I like this one though, this one where you can like make your own ice cream because sometimes this bunny right here like absolutely dislikes whatever you made for whatever reason. I think it's just randomized to be honest. But I guess in the spirit of Halloween, I can try to make a spooky ice cream cone. I'm not sure. Maybe I should switch the colors around here. Like try to make it blend. Oh, that's the wrong one. Make the colors blend in better. I think that's a different flavor. I don't know if that really was effective. That's fine, I guess. And then in the spirit of Halloween, we do like this right here. That looks kind of strange. Um, Trying to do like a bunch of like orange kind of colors of bat wings, and then I don't know, like honey stuff here, and then see if the rabbit likes it. Um, okay, so the rabbit likes this one, but I would love to show you like maybe when the rabbit doesn't like it, I'm gonna do something that looks kind of strange. Um, let's just do some random colors and things that probably wouldn't match up. Uh, I don't know, like this or maybe that. That looks really really strange. Um, I don't know what color. Okay, maybe this. I don't know what that is, so that looks really strange. Um, I'll just do that. This, I think I finished. Okay. Tastes good, but could look better. Well, that's like when they're like in between, like it's all right, but then there's like ones where like they're absolutely disgusted. Oh, come on, that's not. I think I did this one time, and then the rabbit was like, "Yuck." It's literally just chocolate ice cream, though. Like, like there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not sure it's actually gonna work. Okay, never mind. Because I did it one time. Like, it was actually a normal like ice cream cone, and like this rabbit had like a problem with it. See, like, like what's the question about like a vanilla ice cream cone? I can't. You gotta get going. You're getting ready to do some Halloween stuff. It was nice talking to you. Have a happy Halloween. Okay, no worries. Well, happy Halloween to you too. But yeah, that was fun. I'm gonna go back to advertising now, but oops, I logged out. But yeah, if you're ever bored, you can try these games and have some questionable things happen to you. But yeah, I'm going to go back now to Animal Jam. I didn't log in, my bad. See, I'm kind of expecting it's going to be quiet in the background for some time, so I'm just going to mute myself in the meanwhile, and if anyone wants to say hello, feel free to. Hi, Tina. How's it going? Happy Halloween, by the way. Guess YouTube thinks that I've been spending too much time streaming because it's like you need to take a break. My day is good. How about me? I'm doing good, thank you. It's been pretty not a really busy day, so has been nice. Oh, thank you. Yes, happy Halloween. It might get busy tonight. I am going to help my family with handing out candy, but I'm not going to do anything today, probably. Like, aside from that, related to Halloween. I mean, I kind of dressed up, sort of, but that's it. I will just have my computer out in the living room, and I will work on something on my computer. It's kind of the plan. Whatever you're doing today, hopefully, will be nice. At this point, I kind of feel like the stream might be a little bit quiet today in general, but I'm kind of like trying to remember to go to the Phantom Emporium. I keep forgetting to go, so I feel like if I sit here and make myself stream, it will help me remember. So let's hope I don't forget like midway through like what I just said here and like you kind of like well, I don't think that made sense. I hope I'm not going to forget like midway through like the stream at this point and then just log off and realize I forgot again. I almost did actually. I've been here for an hour and I almost forgot like why I'm kind of trying to stay here longer. I've seen the Phantom Emporium like 2 times and I forgot to come back online, so I'm like, this time that's not happening. So yeah, I'm gonna just so anyone who's like staying like in like listening in the background knows, I will probably just sit here. I'm still trying to like make sure I don't forget to go to this. So if it's kind of quiet in the chat, I'm probably not gonna say anything, and I'll just be looking for jobs on a different device. But if you want to say hello, feel free to. But otherwise, yeah, we'll just be chilling here. Happy Halloween. Hi, Sonic. It's been a long time. How are you doing? Happy Halloween. You've been doing good. What about me? I'm doing great too, thank you. And yes, definitely happy Halloween. Oh, you're in the fashion show right now. Very interesting. I wonder if it's a Halloween fashion show. I am just sitting here, honestly. That's what I'm doing. I'm trying to like figure out like because I'm gonna be helping like give out candy tonight. I'm trying to figure out like what I should maybe spend my time doing when I'm like waiting for kids to come to the door. So I might just work on some kind of like coding project or something. It's a Halloween fashion show. Oh, very good. That's fun. Nice. It is a fashion show. That's a Halloween one. Makes sense. This would be the one good day to do that. I've actually already been streaming for an hour, but kind of like the reason why I'm staying here is because I keep forgetting to go to the Phantom Emporium, and I kind of want to try to go to this one before, it goes away. I mean, this is also depending on if I'm going to be available in the next 30 minutes, so we'll see. Otherwise, I was probably just going to sit here anyway. You like fashion shows either way, fair enough. A fashion show is a fashion show. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. Actually, my costume, I'm a computer science student for Halloween, so I looked up a tutorial on how to make your eyes look like you've been sleep deprived. And I think I accidentally smudged it while sitting here, but it's kind of still there. Yeah. So tonight I'm just going to be sitting in front of the door with my computer. So it excuses the fact that I have a computer. You don't want to miss Emporium tonight because the item is spectacular short colors, is it now? It's good to know. I keep forgetting to go. Like, I've actually seen it like 2 times before this, and then I was like telling myself, I'm gonna come back online, and then I forget to do it. I'm like, oh, oopsie. I mean, that's kind of different from when, like, this week I intentionally skipped the Gymbaster event, and I didn't even bother to see, like, what prize they were giving out, and then I found out what it was, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that, but I don't really use trick-or-treat buckets, though, so I'm not really sure what I would have done with that. I guess now I'm so tired that it's gonna start matching up with my eyes here. Me being sleepy. It would convince the kids better that I'm actually tired. I don't think any of them are going to understand my costume, but it's fine. You won the slime green trick or treat bucket from the event. It's so cool, honestly. Oh, very good. I'm glad that you like it. And congratulations on winning. Me yawning again. Uh oh. Oh, I'm sleepy. My eye's starting to twitch. Hmm. Actually, in comparison to me looking for jobs yesterday, I'm actually getting better results today. That's good news. Well, I guess during my time where I'm going to be helping my family with candy, I will maybe try to submit some applications. It's not a bad plan. I'm almost tempted to like ask my friends if they're doing anything tonight, but I kind of feel like they're not going to be available today, so I think I'm good. I can listen to spooky music, maybe. That could make up for that. Or take out my guitar and play spooky music. Play the Ghostbusters theme song. Oh my goodness, these job application descriptions. Ouch. I feel like it needed to cross my mind at some point when applying for these, like, well, not applying, like, when I was in school. Like, maybe you should be looking at what people are looking for, so then you can persuade one of them to hire you. But it's, like, so difficult to do that, though, because everyone's expectations change all the time, so I guess that wouldn't be so fair to myself. But I'm like reading these job applications. I'm like, how are people supposed to know what you want in advance? Because they're like 3 years of this experience. I'm like, I don't think you can wait for me to catch up. Huh, but surprisingly, I'm finding a lot of recent grad roles today. That's actually good. I guess that's my treat today in the job application world. So, no tricks. That's good. I'm so tired though. Wow. Excuse me. How many more minutes until this, okay, 28 minutes. Pretty good. Ugh. Wow. So tired. Wait. Can you hear me now? Oh, thank you so much for the Phantom Glove. That's really nice. Thank you. Here, let me treat you with something. Sorry about that. I got interrupted and I closed my computer and I have done this to myself. So, um, conveniently, when people were finally talking on the stream too, you know, like that's when it happens. Um, Still don't hear anything. Wait. Okay, you can hear me. Okay. I was like waiting for my device. Like, I have a different device where I'm like monitoring the stream and it's good now. Okay. But yeah, thank you so much for the Phantom Glove. That's really nice. Give you a little treat. Give you this. Here you go. Okay, I am back now. Okay, perfect. Whoopsie. Whoopsie. We are back. But yeah, I guess you didn't hear this part, but thank you so much for whoever just subscribed. I'm guessing that's you, Jungkookis. And yeah, happy Halloween. We are 3 away from our next giveaway, which is exciting. Thank you. Have an amazing day. Oh, thank you. You too. All right. Well, here I am, back to. I think everything's back to normal, so we will proceed. I almost forgot again about the party. It starts in 21 minutes. Okay. We're trying to remember to go. It's super expensive. Uh-oh. I guess it might be expensive. Hold on to your diamonds, everyone. So tired. Wow. Wow. Oh. I feel like the makeup I put on my face is actually coming to life. I did some sleep deprived makeup because I'm dressing as a computer science student this Halloween. Or recent graduate, I guess you can think of it either way, but I'm actually yawning, it's so bad. Stop it. Why do I keep getting recommended jobs where I can't even apply? It says 10 years of experience. Like, actually recommend something helpful for once. Oh. I'm looking at LinkedIn right now if you're wondering, like, why I'm making these comments. Um, the more I look at these applications, the more I feel like I need to go to grad school. I'm like, I can't get any of this stuff unless I'm a student. Like, what? Why did they do this? Keep getting recommended bad jobs too. I'm gonna close it and say goodbye. There you go. My goodness. 19 minutes. Shop ads are everywhere. That's the reality. I think I'm going to end the stream since I've kind of been here for like an hour and 30 minutes and it's about to be time for the party. So I accomplished what I was going to do. Um, so yeah, thank you to everyone who joined though. And we didn't get to a giveaway today, but I'm sure that next time we will be able to. So, happy Halloween. Hopefully